Los Angeles Lakers taking on the Portland Trailblazers. My Lakers taking on Portland. It was 8/24 day. Happy 8/24 day for any Kobe Bryant fan out there, fan of the game of basketball, a fan of hard work and dedication. If you had respect for the Black Mamba, which we do on this platform, I just want to say happy 8/24 day to you. We miss you, Kobe. The energy in this world ain't been the same without you. Let's see what the Lakers come out with some of that energy for the Black Mamba on 8/24 day. I can only imagine if this game, well, it wouldn't have been played in Staples Center because the season would be over by now under normal circumstances. So I can't say that, but if something like this took place while, in Staples Center with fans, it would be tremendous to watch. I do want to say this. Remember, after Kobe passed in January, remember the Lakers took a few days off, and their first game back, top of February, was against the Portland Trailblazers. And remember, Damian Lillard went off, had a big game. I was looking at this highlight, or I was watching this game actually live last night, and I was thinking to myself, it feels like the Lakers hadn't forgot about what Damian Lillard and the Trailblazers did. They beat the Lakers that night, that first game back, in which the Lakers honored Kobe. Remember, LeBron got up there and spoke and everything. I was wondering, was this in the back of the Lakers' mind? Because they definitely was out for some get back early against the Trailblazers. Let's check out this highlight from last night's festivities. So the Trailblazers went with the big lineup, Whiteside and Nurkic. Second game in a row they did that lineup. I'm just going to put it to y'all like this. The score is 0-0 right now. This is the closest this game will ever be. AD drills the first two, and the Lakers just go from there. Look at LeBron looking fine, and AD going to the corner. If Kentavious Caldwell-Pope has it going, or if Danny Green has it going, you're in trouble. Both of them had it going in this one. And if LeBron's pulling up doing that type of shot, that means that swagger, that confidence, that's a bad sign for the opposing team. It's 10-zip. Now it's 13-zip. Look at this pass from LeBron to AD. AD steps in. I'm not mad at AD taking the mid-range jumper. I don't like when AD extends to the three-point line. He can take all the mid-range twos he wants, though. I like when AD's at that mid-range. It's 15-zip. The Lakers finally give up a bucket to Portland. It's 15-2 right now. Danny Green's going to throw a lazy pass. Yusuf Nurkic is going to pick it off. And just like that, Portland's got 4 points. Can they make a run really, really quickly here? The answer to that question, no. Anthony Davis goes and one. It's 18-4. Nurkic was the one bright spot for Portland in the first quarter. That was it. Not Dame, not CJ, nothing. Beautiful pass to JaVale McGee for the easy two. It's 22-6. Nurkic was balling. Look at Nurkic pounding the boards. That's tough, man. That's good effort from Nurkic. He just got no help in the first. Look at KCP. You cannot, Dame, you are an all-star in this league. You cannot let a guy who's designated to be a spot-up shooter on that Lakers team rack you like that. You cannot let him rack daddy you like that. CJ gets blocked off glass. Guess who's there? The only guy who played with effort and won in the first quarter, Yusuf Nurkic. Caruso finds Kuzma. It's 30-10. Lakers putting up a lot of points in this first quarter. Braun goes to the bench. AD gets a couple minutes to shine by his own self. 32-14. It's 38-14 now. These folks are down 24 points in the first quarter. This is bad. Damian Lillard makes his first shot with 1:40 to go in the first. Not a good sign. It's a 21-point game. The Lakers got 43 on the board. Big shot from Gary Trent. Give the Trailblazers a little momentum going into the second. Could they make a run? That's not going to help with LeBron doing the chase down block thing. Signature LeBron, retro vintage LeBron. Taking it down, court finding Kuzma. Like LeBron's having these are plays that could be in his reel that he's just doing calmly. A chase down block, that's somebody's career highlight. A chase down block and a beautiful pass on the same possession. LeBron drills another three. It's 52-31. Portland puts up 4 more free throws. 52-35. Beautiful play. LeBron just reading this Portland Trailblazers defense. He really is the guy that breaks down a defense after game one. He'll read you out for game one. Look at this beautiful move. This was, I'm going right. No, I'm not. I'm going left. Hey, I switched the right to the left. Yeah. 21-point game. Dame, Nurkic, Melo. Yeah, I got one of my friends, one of actually family. He has a thing. If Melo takes 15 or more shots, as LeBron with the beautiful pass to Dwight, if Melo takes 15 or more shots, you're probably going to lose. And I kind of like that. I just think when Melo is the primary guy getting looks for Portland, the guy taking the bulk of the shots, no matter how many it is, probably not a good sign. Because Melo's only going to do that on this Trailblazers team if he's like, yo, Dame ain't got it tonight. Dame ain't aggressive. They must want me to take over. As Dame drills the long two. It's 62-44 in the second quarter. And they put Melo in the post against Dwight and AD, and he couldn't do that. That's not Melo's game. He can't post defend. It's 70-46. Look at this pass. LeBron trying to get Caruso going. It's a good idea. It's a 27-point game, and LeBron's going to knock this three down over CJ to make it a 30-point game. This is crazy. We're still in the second quarter. The Lakers got 76 points. This is the Lakers team that I saw all regular season. One of my favorite three Laker teams of all time is 78-51. And LeBron just goes chest to chest. Hey! Oh my goodness. It's a 29-point game. Third quarter. LeBron, man child. Barbecue chicken. Danny. Yeah, if Dame's going to play defense like that, his team doesn't have a chance, man. That's lazy. And I do believe Dame's hurt. I do believe his knees bothering him. Obviously, we know the index fingers bothering him. But he's not the guy to make excuses. I do believe we're going to... Oh, my goodness. LeBron from the logo. For distraction for those out there in the struggle so they can get back to work. Lillard range. Why did LeBron take that shot? We'll try to get some more disrespecting. And the Lakers are back to the alleys. That's what I had been complaining about. I was like, yo, what happened to the easy lobs for this Laker team? They came back against Portland in this one, an undersized ball club. Nurkic, Melo. I will say this, Melo played with really good effort in the second half for the minutes that he did play. It was too little too late, though. Bron to JaVale. What was I even talking about before LeBron made that three? I'm not going to lie. LeBron made me lose my train of thought. Cool. 50% from three-point range, 13 out of 20. Bro, it's a 30-point game. So, by the way, if you did not watch the game, Anthony Davis did not play much after the second because of back spasms. So, they didn't need him. Why risk it? Portland quit. Dame actually had an injury in this one, a knee injury. He's going to leave the game early. And I'm thinking about ending this highlight. This is over. We're about to look at the reserves now. Danny getting a couple more looks. I like that. So what I like about what the Lakers are doing, they're going to probably close this one out in 5, right? Yeah, so you keep Danny and Kyle Kuzma out there. Dwight, these are pivotal guys to your rotation that need rhythm. And Caruso as well. Keep those guys out there. Let them cook up a little bit. Get some rhythm because you're probably going to have a few days off. Look at that Rockets-Thunder series. That's who the Lakers will face next, one of those two teams. They're looking like they're going 7. So you keep those guys out, the Lakers out there. I'm expecting Game 5 of this series to be much closer. So there won't be as many minutes for reserves, right, in that one. So you want to get that rhythm going in this game. I think Portland's going to go out fighting in Game 5 if they lose in Game 5. I actually picked the Lakers to win in 7 games, but it looks like Portland maybe is quit, and I'm not sure if Dame's going to play in Game 5 with his injury. We know CJ's been injured. It looks like the Portland Trailblazers team is just banged up, hurt. Zach Collins done for the year. I don't know if this team has much left in them. But yeah, I like what Frank Vogel and that Lakers coaching staff did. Let's just give Kuzma some minutes. They could have went with someone else earlier for Kuz. Maybe Jared Dudley. Nah, let's leave these guys out there for a few minutes. Let them get some rhythm going, because we're gonna need everybody for, you know, the Rockets or the Thunder. Definitely the Rockets with Westbrook back. Also, with the Rockets, if that is the team the Lakers face off in the second round, as Quinn Cook gets an easy 2. With the Rockets, guys are going to be in and out of the lineup because just naturally playing against Harden and Westbrook, you're going to get in foul trouble, right? You're going to get in foul trouble, so it might be one of those series where it's tough to keep a rhythm. So get these guys some minutes against, you know, you're not going to get in much foul trouble as Quinn Cook finds J.R. Smith in the corner for 3. You're not going to get in much foul trouble against Portland because they're a perimeter-oriented team. So, I mean, next series will be much different, as 135-115 is your final score. This game was not that close. This is a 40-point game. LeBron goes for, what, 30 and 10? This was an easy one for him. Lakers, 1 game away from closing this series out in 5 games. I have to be honest with you guys. Like I said in the highlight, I thought this one was going 7. I thought the Lakers were in trouble. I thought my Lakers would pull it out in 7, but I thought it'd be a long series. Does not seem to be the case. It looks like Portland threw in the towel. It looks like they're done. I expect them to fight in game 5, but I'm not sure if it'll be enough, especially if Dame doesn't give it a go. Dame's got to be careful. Remember, Kevin Durant went out in the finals last year, tried to play. I know we're talking about an Achilles, a foot injury versus a knee, but what you don't want, because you don't know when the next season is going to start, right? We're already about to be in September. Let's just assume the next season starts in maybe December, maybe January, February. We'll see what happens. Maybe March. You don't want to go do something worse to your knee, and not only do you end your season early this year, you're not available for your team next year. So I will see what Portland does in game 5 with Dame. They might not play him again. If they think they've lost, they might not play him again. Yeah, y'all let me know what y'all think about this one in the comment box below, as the Lakers take care of business. They win by 20 versus the Portland Trailblazers, who just didn't have it. They didn't have it in game 4.